She's imperative to everything we do. She's the central pivot of everything. Day to day, she's on the phone, she's on emails, she's calling us. She's just keeping us in check, but making sure that everything runs smoothly.
Well, if they didn't have her, there'd be no football club. She's here every week, all behind the scenes, all the teams that she's got here. You don't realise that how much work that she puts into it.
She's a figurehead for this club at junior levels and at senior level as well, I would say, really. So yeah, she's been a vital part of the team, which has got the club, the junior side of the club, to where it is now.
I'm Eva Bredsdorff and I am the secretary of Welshpool Town Football Club. I won the FAW and McDonald's Volunteer of the Year award.
Well, Eva, it's a lovely sunny Saturday morning down here at Welshpool. Plenty going on behind us as well. But can I begin by asking you, how did you come to be involved with this club?
So I'm originally from Copenhagen in Denmark, and I came to Britain in 1985. In actual fact, I was only going to be here for 3 months to study at York University.
All right.
Loved it so much that I decided to stay. Ended up having a job in Welshpool, moved to Welshpool not knowing where I was or indeed what Welshpool was, and I've been here ever since. 6-7 years ago, I became secretary, first of the seniors and then of the juniors section. So I spent a lot of time in front of my computer, registering players, making sure that all the paperwork that the FAW is expecting us to have in place is in place, applying for grants so we can improve our facilities. So there's a lot of work going on.
Well, I know that you've had some successful applications with the grants over the last couple of years. Tell me a bit more about them and how they've benefited you as a club.
We got a grant from DCMS and from the FAW, and that was developed into 3 new pitches. We've also had a grant from the landfill tax scheme, which will enable us to enhance the area around the new pitches because they're very, very beautiful. It's a beautiful area and we can make that into a wildlife area. That's what all the grants are about. It's about improving our facilities, whether that's improving pitches or improving changing facilities or whatever. That is to make a better environment for all of these players so they can enjoy their football, because that's what it's about in the end. Enjoying football, getting physical activity, getting healthy mentally and physically.
I want to ask you specifically about the special award that you've received that recognises the work that you put into this club. What did it mean to you to pick up that award?
Well, it started off as a massive, massive surprise. I was nominated by the chair of the club, which I didn't expect. And then I was told to go to Newtown to pick up the Mid Wales Award, which in itself was amazing. And then I was invited down to Cardiff, and they were sneaky enough to say that I had been shortlisted. And it wasn't until I got down there that I realised that actually only people who had won it, was actually invited. But it was lovely, and I'm very proud of it.
What are your hopes going forward for this football club, and what projects do you hope to work on here next?
Going forward, I'd like to see the junior section expanding with many more girls' teams. I'd like to see our women's team really, really take off, maybe even with a reserve team. I'd like to see our seniors being strengthened by the juniors that's coming up. It's one of our big philosophies is that we are a pathway from juniors up to seniors. So we take a footballer from he's 6 years old and then he'll come all the way through and up to the senior level. And I just want to see the club strengthened. I have no influence on results or where we are in the league, indeed which league we're in. But what I can do is I can make sure that the facilities that players have are the best they can possibly be.